Welcome to Jethro's Garage. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of work on this Sportster. Nothing major, but so over the winter, I've got 3 bikes. This was my mom's. How do I explain this? She wanted a bike. She thought getting a Sportster was probably the best thing, and guess what? Sportsters, or at least this one here, isn't really a girl's bike. And that's not to say girls can't ride. None of this stuff. It's that it was a lot of bike for my mom. It was a whole lot of bike for my mom. She rode it a total of about 5 seconds and ran it into a garage door, and she never got on it again. So it's a nice little bike. It runs strong. It does great. Just my mom was she was already in her late 50s, early 60s, and she had never rode a bike. It was a bad decision. To say the least. But anyway, I digress. Sportsters are bikes for you could be a skilled rider. You could be a novice and ride them. You just got to understand that it's not a non-powerful bike. This is light with a pretty decent engine on it. It's still only 70 horsepower. 80 horsepower, but when you're toting around 400 pounds or 500 pounds, it's pretty decent. And this is a nice little profile. But anyway, that's not what we're here about. Having so many bikes and trying to keep them up isn't too easy. And with this bike in particular, over the winter, I want to keep the battery charged to keep from ruining the battery. And all of these bikes have just a little bit of a constant drain. A lot of newer bikes anyway. Even your vehicles, your cars and trucks have a constant drain. And then you add that to the winter and there's a drain there too. So it's good to have some type of battery tender. And I do, I've got it. But with this particular bike, I had to pull off the side cover here. What did I do with it? I had it. I left it up there. Anyway, I'll go get it in here in a minute. I'd have to pull off this side cover, pull the battery out as much as I could get it, and then attach everything to it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this quick disconnect on it so that I can just go from one bike to another and plug them in. I've got one on my forklift. I've got one on my other Harley. I've got one, there's a few different things that's got them. I'm gonna add one to this one. Now some dealerships, Harley Davidson dealerships, add them to them. I don't think they all do. Neither my dad's nor my mom's bikes had it. But so far the past 2 bikes I've bought have had them. My first Dyna Wide Glide didn't. So anyway, this bike needs a lot of work, but we're going to start with this little piece. So I'm going to bring y'all in here, stop running my face off without doing anything, bring y'all in here, and let's do this real quick. Few things of safety. If you got any dangly jewelry, rings, stuff like that, like a wedding ring, you should remove it. Remove watches, stuff like that, before you work around batteries. In all reality, when you're working on a vehicle, you probably shouldn't have jewelry on. With that being said, now we're going to, first of all, we're going to loosen up our negative cable. because I can do anything. I can ground out because it's already grounded with my negative cable. Let's do this. I'm using these old Craftsman ratcheting wrenches as I've got here. Now, these bolts, they're bolted into lead. So you got to remember that when you're tightening them back up. I honestly don't know if there's a subtype of, what is it? Loctite for this, but you know, it's something to think about because you really don't want to torque these down. And then I'm going to take the hot cable off. Let's see, what does Vice Grip Garage call it? The sad cable and the happy cable? I don't know. I know he calls the negative the sad. Pretty funny guy. I like his stuff. These are a little aggravating. And now that I'm adding extra stuff, it's going to be even more aggravating. But here's the battery. It's out. Now let's open this up. So this is a quick disconnect for ring terminals. Battery tender. Easily connects to any battery tender, charger, compatible with all automotive power supports and marine batteries. 7.5 amp fuse, 16 gauge wire, length 18 inches. Probably didn't need one so thick. And why do I not have my knife with me? Lord have mercy. Okay, I'm back. Doggone it. I'm gonna cut in here, try not to cut the product. This knife is fairly sharp, and it wouldn't take much to nick the product. Matter of fact, I think I actually did somewhere in there. Maybe not. I don't know. This is a simple job, seriously. The hardest part about this job is this is a tight fit, and it took me a minute to realize how everything laid out in here when I had to put this twin power shucker gel battery in here. I would have used a Odyssey, but I could not find an Odyssey in the right size. But anyway, so now I am going to put my positive on here and all this other stuff. See how all this is? It's just a mess. And you got to get this in here and then get it all up on the battery, because you know there's just no good way. I guess I could put me a little table here, just the right size, that has just the right angle, but I didn't think about that till just now. Don't drop the battery. Put that in there and connect. So now I've got my positive. Now, again, tightening it down. I don't want to go crazy, tighten it down. Oh, by the way, these are 3/8, it's a 3/8. So, don't want to go crazy tightening this down. But I don't want it to come loose on me either. That should be good. And see my knee, and get my knee in there, hold it up. We probably should make a little bitty spark when I connect this. See how tight that dang sad cable is in there? I mean, like, it's in there. Oh, you seen the black here? The other one was red? Yeah. I hope I don't get in the camera's way. Let me put it through that first. Yeah, they do not make that negative cable long enough. I mean, just, man, an inch would have been awesome. There we go. Ooh, that was some work. Ooh. I'm gonna have to have a coffee break after this. I don't even know if to finish. I can't seem to get my wrench on there good. Here I am trying to arc out my tools. Back drag on these wrenches isn't too bad. A little more. There we go. Don't be too scared of stripping these out. Just understand that it's, it could happen. So shove all this back up in there. And then I am going to, there's a strap in here. Can you see it? It's right there. I've got to attach that to it and then push the bottom down and put this nut in it. See all this other stuff attached to this bracket? Yeah. Fun times. Okay. There we go. That's attached. And now I'm going to use my Titan little spinner ratchet. And get down here and attach this. I was hoping it was on the right way, but it wasn't. If y'all had the wrong camera angle, y'all probably be seeing that even though I'm not a plumber, I'm trying to act like one. If you didn't get that joke, I am so sorry. This one, you can give it a little bit of beans. Okay, there we go. Now, the last thing I gotta do, so I gotta figure out where this comes out at. And remember, I've got a side plate right here that goes on. So let's see how this fits so that I can try to tell where I want it. Trying to figure out how that goes in there. Because once I get it in there, I will zip tie it somewhere. No, that ain't right. Let me look under. Okay, I guess it goes up. So, should have put this in. There we go. Easy peasy, right? Okay, that's not pinching anywhere. So, I've got this cable right here, and there's this wire loom back here. I think I'm going to go through. Now, I'm just going to go and I'm going to zip tie it right there. So one thing I'm going to do is I am going to bring this up here and I'm going to tape it first right here, maybe 3 wraps of tape to keep my cord, my zip tie from abrasion, you know, wearing into it. And well, you know, it should last quite a while. Not 1,000% sure on that. So I'm gonna cut me off a little bit of tape here. Get that nice and tight. Yeah, give me about 3 wraps. And now I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna, there we go. That seems a little better. My zip tie is a little big. Would have liked to have had a smaller one. It is what it is. Let's see if I can turn that down. There we go. And then use these little flush cutters to cut it off. And there we go. Successful job. And y'all didn't see any of that right there. So that's what I did just now. I don't know if I want to go back and do it. I'm sorry y'all couldn't see it. I didn't realize I had you zoomed in so much. I don't know. Let me back y'all up here a little bit. And there you have it. It's a neat little job. I need to clean this thing up. It's a little dusty. Yeah, but not a bad job. I didn't need all the tools that I brought for it, but I used like one less tool. Anyway, thank y'all for joining in. Y'all have a great day and have a blessed week. Please make sure to smash that like button if you liked it. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Give me some comments down below if you didn't like it, especially tell me, hey dude, fix this. I know I need to fix my camera angle, it was bad. Maybe I should go back and re-record that whole portion, I don't know. You've seen the final deal, so I routed it up here, found this where I wanted it. Wrapped me a few things to tape around it, zip tied it. But anyway, Subscribe if you haven't already. And share me with your friends. I'm okay with that. I've got a giveaway going on, and it's going to be drawn. The winner's going to be drawn on Sunday. So y'all go down and watch the video. I'll be linked to down below. I'll say something like contest, giveaway, something. And y'all check that out. And plus, I'm going to put a link for this product and a battery tender, because, golly, even though it's summer, battery tender is a big deal. And batteries are expensive now. Like, they've never been cheap, but yeah, they're getting more and more expensive. And I think the longer that lithium has been out, the more expensive lead acid batteries are going to become. So it'd be because there's less manufacturing of them. I'm rambling. Thank y'all. Hey, join me on my lives Sunday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I do a little giveaway on those. Join me and join in on the what we do. Y'all take care.